You know that breakfast you've been having for years, the one you think is setting you up for the day. I hate to be the guy who tells you this, but it might actually be stabbing you in the back. And not in an obvious way. It's the kind of slow, quiet sabotage that creeps up on you until you start wondering why your legs feel heavy, your energy's shot, and things aren't exactly firing on all cylinders where it matters most. I see it all the time. Men over 60, good guys who genuinely think they're making healthy choices, reaching for that same bowl of cereal or slice of toast every single morning. Meanwhile, their blood vessels are basically waving a little white flag. They're tired, they're constricted. They're not delivering the goods, and you can feel it. But instead of looking at breakfast, most men blame age. I'm just slowing down. It's part of getting older. And I'm here to tell you, maybe not. Because I've been working in men's health for over 2 decades, and I can tell you this. Your body wants to keep things working. It wants strong blood flow. It wants steady energy. It wants you to feel confident in every part of your life. But it needs the right fuel to pull it off. And no, I'm not talking about another prescription. I'm talking about food. The kind of food that can turn your circulation around without you having to turn your entire life upside down. Let me start with a green leaf you've probably been ignoring unless it's on a burger or in a salad you didn't really want to order. Spinach. Most people think of it as the iron vegetable or the thing Popeye eats to get cartoon muscles. But the real magic of spinach? Nitrates. And I'm not talking about the nasty kind in processed meats. I mean the natural nitrates your body turns into nitric oxide. That's the molecule that relaxes your blood vessels and lets blood flow freely to every part of your body. And yes, I do mean every part. 1 cup of spinach has around 845 milligrams of nitrates. That's huge. Eat it in the morning, and 2 to 3 hours later, your nitric oxide levels peak. That means by mid-morning, your circulation is cruising. I had a guy, Harold, 67 years old, legs heavy all the time, drained before lunch. We swapped his toast and jam breakfast for a spinach smoothie. 3 weeks later, he told me he felt lighter, faster, and had more spring in his step. His words, not mine. And here's the thing. I'm not saying you have to love spinach. I've had guys throw it in smoothies with a banana and some almond milk so they can't even taste it. The point is, you're feeding your body what it needs to open up those vessels and get things moving again. Now, if you're still giving me the, yeah, I'll pass face about spinach, fine. Let's talk about something creamier and sweeter. Greek yogurt with berries. This combo is the morning tag team your gut and blood vessels didn't know they needed. The probiotics in yogurt calm inflammation in your gut, and your gut isn't just about digestion. It's like mission control for your immune system and your circulation. When it's happy, your blood vessels are too. And those berries, they're loaded with anthocyanins and vitamin C, both of which help your blood vessels stay flexible and keep nitric oxide active longer. Translation: better, smoother blood flow. I had a patient, Martin, who used to hit an energy wall every afternoon. We swapped his plain toast for Greek yogurt with blueberries. Within 2 weeks, his concrete legs were gone, and he was keeping up with his grandkids without needing a chair every 5 minutes. All right, let's move to one that makes people roll their eyes until they try it. Avocado. Yeah, I know, people think it's just overpriced guacamole. But this green fruit is loaded with healthy fats and potassium, which help your arteries expand and contract the way they're supposed to. That's not just heart health, that's full body, head-to-toe, blood flow health. I had a guy named Frank, 59, skeptical as they come. He thought I was messing with him when I told him to eat half an avocado on his toast in the morning. 2 weeks in, he comes back and says, "All right, doc, my legs feel lighter, I'm walking longer, and I don't feel that afternoon crash anymore." And then he leans in and says, "Also, you know, things are working better." Yeah, Frank, I know. Now for the one that gets the biggest smiles when I say it. Dark chocolate. Yes, I'm telling you to eat chocolate for your circulation. No, I'm not telling you to grab a candy bar from the gas station. I mean the real deal, 70% cacao or higher. The flavonols in good dark chocolate help your blood vessels relax and respond better. And mornings are the perfect time because overnight, your antioxidant reserves drop and your vessels can get a little stiff. A couple of squares with your coffee can change your whole day. I had a patient tell me his mornings felt like trying to start a car in the dead of winter, slow, cranky, and not going anywhere fast. We added dark chocolate to his breakfast. A week later, he tells me, "It's like my engine starts in first gear now." And yes, that engine metaphor applied in more ways than one. And finally, pomegranate. If spinach is the quiet overachiever, pomegranate is the show-off king, the one that struts into the room wearing a crown and doesn't need to explain why it's there. Ancient rulers swore by it for stamina, strength, and vitality, and now modern science is nodding along, saying, yeah, they were onto something. Crack one open and you'll see why. Every glossy red seed is loaded with polyphenols, those plant compounds that your body absolutely loves. They work on multiple fronts, boosting nitric oxide production so your blood vessels can open up, shielding that nitric oxide from breaking down too quickly and keeping the vessels themselves flexible and responsive. That's a triple win for circulation, whether we're talking about your heart, your legs, or the parts of you that make life a little more interesting. And the best part? Pomegranate doesn't make you wait months to see results. It's not that be patient, give it 6 weeks kind of food. Studies show it can start improving blood flow in as little as 30 minutes to a few hours. A small glass of pure pomegranate juice in the morning, or a handful of those ruby seeds in your yogurt, and you've basically given your circulatory system a VIP treatment before the day's even started. I had Edward, 68, start drinking a small glass of pure pomegranate juice every morning. Within a few weeks, his cold hands and feet were warm, his energy was steady, and his doctor confirmed his blood flow had improved. Now here's the fun part. Any one of these foods can help. But when you put them together, that's when you get what I call the synergy effect. Yogurt's probiotics help your body absorb more nitrates from spinach. Vitamin C from berries helps your body get more out of the flavonols in dark chocolate. Healthy fats in avocado make it easier to absorb the polyphenols in pomegranate. It's like they're all working the same shift, handing each other the tools to keep your circulation humming all day. I had James, 71, try all 5 in one morning routine: spinach smoothie with berries and Greek yogurt, half an avocado on toast, 2 squares of dark chocolate with coffee, and a small glass of pomegranate juice. 10 days later, he told me, "I feel 10 years younger." His legs were lighter, his energy lasted all day, and he even started working in his garden again without getting winded. Look, I'm not telling you to throw your entire breakfast routine in the trash tomorrow. Start small. Pick one of these foods tomorrow morning. Once that feels easy, add another. Build it up. The goal is to turn your breakfast into something that actively improves your circulation instead of slowly working against it. And I'll tell you this, the first hour after you wake up is prime real estate for your blood flow. What you eat sets the tone for the rest of your day. Skip the good stuff and you miss your chance to prime your body. Use it wisely and you'll feel the difference. Sometimes in a few days, often in a couple of weeks. I've seen men in their 70s and 80s turn things around with these foods. Age is not the enemy here, neglect is. Your body will respond if you give it the right tools. So 6 months from now, are you going to wish you started today? Or are you going to be glad you did? That choice is in your hands, and your breakfast bowl. If this spoke to you, hit the like button so it reaches someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment telling me which one you're starting with tomorrow. And if you want more no-nonsense, real-world health advice, subscribe. I'll be here helping you take back your energy, your strength, and your confidence. One breakfast at a time.